Right now, stop everything. Close your eyes for 1 second and feel the weight of your own thoughts pressing against you. What if the one thing you've been chasing your whole life, peace, power, meaning, was never something you had to earn, but something you had to stop fighting for? What if an ancient voice from 2,500 years ago just whispered the most dangerous secret in existence, and it's only 7 lines long? Most people will scroll past this, but if you're still here, something inside you already knows. You're about to hear Chapter 5 of the Tao Te Ching, Stephen Mitchell's translation, and these words have ended wars inside people for centuries. They don't comfort you. They don't inspire you. They dissolve you. And if you let them, they will set you free in a way that feels like falling into the infinite. The Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both good and evil. Feel that. The universe itself does not choose favorites. It does not root for the light and reject the darkness. It births them both with the same effortless, boundless love. Every saint who ever walked this earth, and every monster who cast a shadow, they all came from the same silent source. There is no cosmic scoreboard keeping track of your goodness, no divine favor waiting for the worthy, no eternal punishment for the lost. Only this vast, impartial breathing, giving life to everything without judgment. Let that sink in. It is terrifying, and it is the first taste of real freedom. The Master doesn't take sides. She welcomes both saints and sinners. The one who has truly awakened no longer divides the world into us and them. She does not close her heart to the broken, the cruel, the lost. She does not pedestal the pure or condemn the fallen. She sees every single human being, every single moment, as a perfect, fleeting expression of the same Tao. And she opens completely because she has stopped arguing with reality itself. She has dropped the need to keep score. This is not weakness. This is the quiet strength that moves mountains without ever lifting a finger. The Tao is like a bellows. It is empty, yet infinitely capable. The more you use it, the more it produces. The more you talk of it, the less you understand. Picture it, the ancient blacksmith's tool in the flickering firelight. Dark, hollow, almost nothing at its core. Yet when the hands move, fire explodes into life. Iron bends, worlds are forged. The bellows itself never fills up with its own importance. It never clings. It never tries to own the flames it creates. It simply stays empty, and allows the infinite to rush through. This is the Tao. This is your true nature when you finally stop pretending to be full. Hold on to the center. 4 words, the entire teaching. In a world that screams at you to fill every silence, every second, every void with more doing, more achieving, more becoming, the Tao says the opposite. Return. Return to the hollow place inside you. The place that feels like nothing, but is secretly everything. Right now, as these words move through you, you can feel it. That quiet space behind your racing thoughts. That stillness between one heartbeat and the next. That is the bellows. That is the center. That is where the infinite has been waiting all along. Most of us spend our entire lives desperately trying to become something. More successful, more spiritual, more loved, more certain. We perform for the universe. We explain ourselves to existence. We fill the bellows with our noise until it can barely breathe. But the Master does none of that. She simply rests in the center and lets the Tao breathe through her. She becomes the emptiness itself. And suddenly, everything becomes possible. You stop needing the universe to take your side, because you realize you were never separate from it. You stop fighting what is. You stop dividing life into good and evil, win and lose, worthy and unworthy. And in that single, wordless moment, a strange, almost frightening freedom arrives. The freedom of the bellows. The freedom of one who has finally stopped arguing with existence. This is chapter 5. Not comfort, not inspiration, but a radical, wordless liberation. The kind that feels like falling, until you realize you were never separate from the fall. So tonight, in whatever chaos or craving or noise is moving through you right now, let it all go. Hold on to the center. The Tao is already moving. It has always been moving. It is breathing through you. And the moment you stop talking about it, the moment you become the emptiness, everything you have been chasing begins to flow on its own. This is the secret no one dares speak aloud. This is chapter 5, and if something just cracked open inside you, you already know what to do next.